So what's got two thumbs and has been on a bit of a break lately? This guy. Hey, welcome back to Hauppauge Gaming. I'm Fallinfrog. Yeah, I've been on a bit of a break. It's been nice, but it's officially December now as of this recording, so time to get back into making videos, right? And seeing as how we just had an awesome Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale going on for new Xbox Ones, new Xbox One S's, and then we've even got the Xbox One X just launched a couple of weeks ago, I figured this would be a good time to help out some new users to the Xbox One family. Now, for those of you that are jumping in new to the environment, you probably know that you can go to the store and purchase games. You know that any games that you can get physically, you can get those digitally as well from the Xbox store. What you may not know is all of the other ways that you can accumulate games to play. For instance, there's the Game Pass, which is a subscription service you can sign up for, and it kind of works like Netflix for games. There's a whole library of different games that you can play. You can download those at any time. As long as you're an active subscriber, you even get a free trial of this, so anybody can try out Game Pass for free. You get a full month. You can basically download any of the titles, play them as much as you want, run through those, have fun with them, collect achievements. All of that's included. Of course, there's also games with gold every single month. As long as you're an Xbox Live Gold member, you get 2 Xbox One titles. You also get 2 Xbox 360 titles, which are backwards compatible. Now, that's already a huge selling point for the Xbox One, so you probably already know that it's backwards compatible. But if you didn't know, there is a huge assortment of games for the Xbox 360 that work on the Xbox One. There's even a select handful of original Xbox titles that also work on the Xbox One. That feature's really new. It's only been rolled out for a couple of weeks now. It does work great, though. I played through Ninja Gaiden again. It was a ton of fun. What's really cool is the Xbox One actually makes those original Xbox games run and look even better playing them on the new hardware, which is really cool, especially considering these games are running through an emulator. In fact, you can even try out Ninja Gaiden as part of the Game Pass. It's in there right now. Just like Game Pass, there's also EA Access, which is an Xbox Live exclusive. But with that, you basically pay, the $5 a month. You basically get sort of the same thing, but it's for EA titles that have been added to the EA Vault, so you can download those. You have access to those as long as you pay for that service as well. So you'll really see that there's just plenty of ways to keep accumulating more games. You're not limited to just what $60 titles you can purchase and afford in the store. If you're a gold member, you do get the games with gold as well. So there's lots of different ways to keep getting new games each and every month. One thing I will go over for new users as well is game sharing, something that you're not going to find any information on Xbox's website. People do game share. It is a known thing. I do it as well. I've got my buddy Trevor. We each have Xbox Ones. We like to play our games together. We like to make sure that each other has the same games. So we do game share. How it works is we each have our accounts on each other's Xbox. He's got his account on my Xbox here at my house. I've got my account on his Xbox at his house. At his house, I have set his Xbox to my home console. Here at my house, he has my Xbox set as his home console. The reason we do this is because with this being his home console right here next to me, I have access to his digital library of games that I can play because this is registered as his console. Same thing goes for him. He has my entire library of games at his house. He can play those games being a user using my Xbox. Now, technically, because I'm logging into his Xbox on my account, I still have access to my digital games. So I have my external hard drive with my games on it. I can load up any of my games. The only downside is I can only play my games if I'm connected to Xbox Live. So it definitely has its downsides. If you're in a rural area and you don't have access to the internet all the time, you're not going to have access to your library of games. You'll really only have access to the games that are owned by the owner of that console, so whoever you're game sharing with. So I'm not recommending anybody go out and start game sharing today, but if you have a relative or a best friend or someone that you do trust, if you trust this person, you trust their your account is going to be on their Xbox, you can of course password protect it as well. If you're going to go the game sharing route though, that does open up tons of possibilities for new games. That's something to keep in mind. I don't recommend you meet people online and start giving out your password information and trying to game share that way. One last thing I'll mention that just recently rolled out is game gifting. So before you could just purchase games and add them to your own account, now you actually have an option to purchase the game as a gift. and then you just put in the email address of whoever you want to send this gift to, and then Microsoft will email them the digital code. They can add that to their account. Bada bing, bada boom. Gifting is here. And it works. It works just like that. And it couldn't have arrived at a perfect time because the holidays are right around the corner. And that's really it for this week. It's just a quick little video to help out anybody new to the Xbox One family. If you are a new user, if you picked up, if you did just pick up a new console and you're getting adjusted to it, if you have any questions, you can, feel free to leave those down below. We'll be happy to get those answered for you. Happy to help you out. If you want to see the last video I did before the break, we looked at snapshot mode in Super Mario Odyssey. That was a lot of fun. You can click right up there to see that. And hey, don't forget to subscribe before you go. I do new videos for Hauppauge each and every week. And then if I ever have free time, I do videos on my own channel, which you can click over there to see some of that stuff. But as always, thanks for watching the video today. And we will see you next week.